rebound. Nice work, you guys. Here we go. Do better. Here we go. Work. Get in the paint. It's a fight.
Utah Valley. Should be a bunch of fun. Very top knit here at the top of the WAC conference. 4 teams tied right now for second place. 2 of them are playing right now.
Absolutely. Dewey Jeffries here, and we are definitely excited for this game against Utah Valley Wolverines. Both teams are tied, like you said, for second place, and they're pretty evenly matched, so let's see what happens.
I'm Phil Katafma alongside Dewey Jeffries. Happy to have you along with us in this nice, beautiful Saturday afternoon. Should be in for a lot of fun. Both teams match up pretty well. The Wolverines have their leading scorer. That is Christensen and, of course, Seals. And the Lobes with Bree Mobley. August Ashard. Bree Mobley a little quiet last game against UMKC. Maybe we'll get old-fashioned Bree Mobley today.
Absolutely. She really needs to step up and get some more points this game. She was, like you said, a little bit quiet last game. She only had 11 points. But you know what? Tonight, they're definitely going to show up against a team like the Utah Valley Wolverines. They're evenly matched, like we said before. And if we're going to see a good game tonight, they're definitely going to have to step up.
Well, before we get into all the fun, we'll take you down to center court for today's prayer and national anthem.
The slow starting from the Lopes. They played really well against UMKC last game. Led up by as much as 6 points that game. We want to see some of that action and some of that excitement as we get started here.
Vanessa Murphy will take the tip, going up against Holland. The tip is up, and the Lopes will win the tip. Kajewski to Tashard, and we are underway. Over to Haley. Haley on the right side gets it over to Tashard. Tashard swings it over to Mobley. Down low looking for Vanessa Murphy. She won't find her. Kajewski swings it to Tashard. Down low to Haley. Back to Murphy. Murphy looking for two. A little bit too much on that one. Rebounded by Utah Valley.
It's those good looks that we want to see so early on, close in this game. Being able to pass the ball, see people down low right by the rim, make the shot as easy as possible, get those points.
Sohail with it, swings it over. That's Spencer. Spencer back to Seals. Seals at the top of the key, guarded by Tashard. Mid-range jumper up and good. That's Leos down there with a quick jumper. Gabrielle Leos.
Easy to see that Wolverines came to play. Bree Mobley looking to get that shot, and she does. Goes for it. 2 points there.
Yeah, Lopes beating the press and getting it to Bree Mobley. Bree Mobley down low for two, and we're all tied up. Seals will take it up. Great move by Bree Mobley down low.
Absolutely. Hopefully she'll come out hot starting this game.
Seals down low to Holland. Holland, a little post move, loses it off her foot, and the Lopes will take over. So Gajewski will inbound. Tashard looking to break the press. She'll get it back to Mobley. Haley and Murphy down low. Mobley on the drive, looking for Haley. Back out to Tashard. Long, wide open three. No good. Rebounded by Holland, and Utah Valley will take over. Not a bad look for August Tashard at the top of the key.
Not at all, but what we want to see from the Lopes is definitely some rebounding. You get those shots. If you don't make it, you want to have somebody there to recover the ball. Second and third chances are always crucial in basketball.
Lopes down low. Holland tipped away, stolen by Camille Haley. She will fight for it. It'll be rebounded, and it'll go the way of the Lopes, off the foot of Spencer, it looked like.
Spencer thought she let that one go, but looks like she actually touched it before it went out.
And Dewey, you mentioned rebounds. The Lopes are averaging 31.9 rebounds a game. Utah Valley also 31, but they're in the .4 area. So maybe just a half a rebound more, it seems like the Lopes get over their opponents. And rebounding is definitely going to be big against Utah Valley.
Absolutely.
Tashard swings it over. Mobley with it. Over to Gajewski for three. Her first shot of the day. No good. Rebounded by Seals. And back come the Wolverines.
Smart of the Lopes to get some of those looks as well. 2 3-pointers already attempted.
With it is Leos. Leos over to Sohail. Sohail on the drive. Right hand blocked away by Jessica Gajewski. And she does not know where she's at on the court. Just a little bit of confusion. It goes out of bounds. Great defense.
Absolutely. Good block by Gajewski. It kind of threw her off guard a little bit. She didn't expect to block that one, but the fact that she took it and did that is not a bad thing at all. Seals gets it out, tosses it right over to Camille Haley.
Camille Haley on the steal. Tashard will take it up. Gajewski on the drive. Over to Mobley. Mobley swings it over to Tashard. Looking down low to Haley. She'll find her. Haley guarded tightly, and it'll bounce out of bounds. So Utah Valley are right on. Both teams on the ball on defense. They do average, Utah Valley averaging 14.9 turnovers a game. GCU averaging 13.
Like we said before, they're both really close and evenly matched teams in both their what they're good at and in their mistakes.
Holland with it. I thought maybe Sohail stepped at back court, and there will be a it'll be Utah Valley ball. They will inbound it. So inbounding will be Leos. Leos over to Seals. Seals on the drive. Had Holland, didn't get it to her. Seals again, second chance. Floater up, off the glass and good. 2 points for Seals, and Utah Valley takes the lead.
It's been a few minutes since either team scored, but we have a 4-2 point.
Haley in the corner. That's good.
Beautiful.
Camille Haley knocks it down, answering right back.
Absolutely gorgeous.
And
clean shot by Camille Haley right there. She saw it, got the ball to her, and got the points. 4-4 on the board.
Mobley guarding Leos as close as possible. Leos with some space. 2-pointer. Oh, tough shot. That one goes in. Gabrielle Leos. Tashard pushing it up to Haley. Haley over to Murphy on the fast break. Murphy goes up. Oh, a little too hard off the glass. No foul called, and Utah Valley will take back over.
Murphy has had a couple of really good opportunities, just a little bit stronger than she thinks she is right now. But we're seeing the game pick up for sure. A little miscommunication right there on the court.
Spencer with it on the left side. She'll swing it over to, looking for Seal. She won't get it to her. Gets it over to Holland. Close defense by Vanessa Murphy. Holland on the drive. Right hand, no good. Rebounded by Murphy, and the Lopes will push it up. To Shard. Swings it over to Mobley. Mobley gets it over to Gajewski. To Shard. To Shard. Fakes the three. Down low to Murphy. Murphy on the drive. Swings it back out. Tipped and stolen by Spencer. She'll push it up to Seals. Seals on the fast break. Left hand is up and good. So fast break points early on for Utah Valley, and another 2 for Seals.
Lopes trying really hard to communicate with each other and move the ball as quickly as possible.
Mobley for 3.
Wow. There it is.
Bree Mobley, usually not a threat from deep, but this time she's feeling it. Knocking her first shot down with a three-pointer.
8-7 on the board. Game is starting to pick up a little bit. Lopes going to have to amp up their defense against the Wolverines if they want to keep them at bay.
Screen from Holland. Seals with some space. Two-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Bree Mobley. Mobley pushing it up. She'll swing it over to Shard in the corner. Shard faking the three on the drive. Down low, Murphy puts it up. That time off the glass is good. Lopes take the lead.
There it is.
Nice little move down low by Vanessa Murphy. Great pass by Augusta Shard.
Murphy is always really good at getting right underneath the basket and getting that toss layup.
Holland with it at the top of the key. Looking for Seals. Tightly guarded by Tashard. Oh, push off. That'll be an offensive foul. Augusta Tashard drawing the foul. And Mariah Seals picks up her first foul. So we have a timeout on the floor, and we will take one as well. We'll be right back right after this.
I'm Sarah. I'm a senior at GCU studying hospitality management. Since the program started, it's already grown so much. There's so many opportunities for students to be able to learn outside of the classroom. We have the golf course, we have the hotel, the restaurant. My professors are industry professionals. It makes me feel comfortable knowing that I'm being trained in relevant information. When you graduate from GCU with a hospitality degree, people know that you're prepared. I think it makes you better equipped to handle any situation. It makes you more valuable, especially here in Phoenix when there's so many opportunities. The best part about being a GCU student is just the fact that I'm in a community where everyone supports me and everyone wants to see me succeed. One of the things I love about GCU is just the importance they place on servant leadership. I serve in the children's ministry, teaching Sunday school. It's incredibly rewarding. GCU is helping me find my purpose.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
So some quick scoring from both teams. Bree Mobley with 5, Vanessa Murphy with 2, and Camille Haley with 2. Lopes finding themselves with a 1-point lead early on in the first quarter.
Absolutely. We've already started to see some quick-paced aggressiveness. That last foul that brought us to the timeout by Seals, she was getting frustrated. She didn't seem to like that Augusta Shard was right on her the whole time. We were waiting for the ball to get to her. They didn't seem to want the ball to go to anybody else, but Seals was like, I want the ball, and I'm going to get you out of the way to get it.
Yeah, a bit of an aggressive arm, maybe a little bit of a push-off from Augusta Shard, but kind of love the defensive intensity early on for both teams. Utah Valley with the full court press, and now GCU with the man-to-man on-ball defense.
Definitely. The Lopes are going to have to, are thinking that their lack of defense against UMKC last game is going to need to be made up for here against a team so evenly matched against with them as well.
Mobley with it. Top of the key. Myra Williams checking in for GCU. Vanessa Murphy is out. Williams with it at the top of the key to Tashard. Gajewski now with it on the drive. Floater, she'll draw the foul. No points, so it'll be a foul on the floor. First foul for number 42. That's Leah Harvey.
Gajewski did a great job at driving in and collecting that foul, even without the shot.
That foul actually on number 13, Allie Bates, but yeah, it almost goes in for Jessica Gajewski. Of course, it was a foul on the floor, but not a bad look. Camille Haley on the drive off the glass. Camille Haley playing aggressive.
From top of the court, she just runs it all the way down. Lopes playing some full court defense right there.
Great on-ball defense by Camille Haley, getting her hands in the passing lanes. Both teams going to the full court press now. And I know that Coach Powell likes to bring in Myra Williams. Her and Camille Haley have just created this tandem that Coach Powell used. It'll be a blocking foul on Jessica Gajewski, so Jessica picks up her first. And you can hear the fans not too happy about that call.
Neither was Jessica herself. She looked at her in a little bit of dismay, like, I didn't move. What are you talking about? But that will be a blocking foul as the Wolverines go up for it.
Leo stepped out of bounds, so Lopes will take back over. Like I said, Myra Williams and Camille Haley came in late in that UMKC game just for defense alone. And then they would switch out with Vanessa Murphy and Kavita Akula. So it seems like Coach Powell is starting to find a little bit of strategy when it comes to her substitutions down here, down the stretch of the WAC play. Williams draws the foul. Allie Bates with a little bit of a trip there. So on the floor, second foul for Bates. And Myra Williams will inbound it.
Wolverines are going to switch Bates out for number 20, Nia Sohail.
So it looks like a bit of a new team. Some familiar faces, but coming back on the floor, that's Spencer, Holland, and of course, Dewey, like you said, Sohail checking in. Lopes will remain the same. Tashard with the drive, stops, pops for two, no good, rebounded by Holland. Seals will push it up. Sohail looking for some space. Gajewski, Gardner tightly, she'll swing it over to Cortez. Cortez back over to Seals. Spencer coming around on the wing. Good defense by Camille Haley at the top of the key. Spencer on the drive. Right, left hand, too crazy. Rebounded by Haley. Lopes will push it up with a fast break. Tashard and Haley. Over to Tashard. A little bit of a loose pass. Gets it over to Mobley. Mobley, Gajewski, wide open three. That's good.
Beautiful.
Jessica Gajewski, her first points, knocks down her second three of the day.
That's exactly what we want to see, though. The Lopes thought they had a fast break, didn't. Took a second to slow down. Jessica Gajewski wide open, hit that three like it was nothing.
Seals with it at the top of the key. Gets it over to Spencer. Spencer on the drive. Right hand, off the glass, no good. Rebounded Holland, who they will draw the foul down low. It's a little bit too handsy down low for Camille Haley. She'll pick up her first.
Lopes definitely having a stronger defense so far already. Wolverines having to try to figure out a way around it. Haven't gotten any points in a good while now. The last 3 minutes.
Jordan Holland's first free throw attempt is no good. She's 0-1 right now. Sharon Miller checking in for Camille Haley. Sharon Miller had an absolute career game against UMKC, 12 points off the bench.
Absolutely, she was on fire. She got nice and down low. Every other time it seemed like she was getting the ball and she was scoring again.
Second free throw is good for Holland, 1 for 2 so far. 9-14 is the score in the first quarter, coming down to about the 2-minute mark. Tashard to Mobley, double team coming in. Tashard orchestrating this offense, swings it over to Gajewski. Back over to Tashard, fakes it down low over to Gajewski, second three, no good, rebounded by Holland.
I love that communication by Tashard, that commanding voice that she has. She knows her team well, and she knows how to orchestrate them around the court so that she can get somebody open.
Top of the key is Holland for her first three-pointer. It'll rim right out, rebounded by Bree Mobley. August Tashard, definitely a leader on this team, one of the 3 seniors that GCU has. And, you look at some players and you wonder if they can be coaches after their career is done. And I think August Tashard might find herself on a coaching staff at some point.
Absolutely.
Gajewski on the drive. 2-pointer is up, rims out, rebounded by Holland. So the struggles for Jessica Gajewski continue early on. Thankfully for her, we've still got 3 more quarters to go. Not bad looks from Jessica Gajewski. They are just not falling.
Absolutely. She does have that one three-pointer that she made earlier, as that one is missed by Seals.
Holland with the missed 3. Tashard at the top of the key. Gajewski to Mobley. Mobley over to Tashard. Tashard looking for Williams down low. Back over to Gajewski. Mobley, 2-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Sohail, and Utah Valley will push it up.
Utah Valley still only getting 1 point from a free throw. No actual field goals made in the last 4 minutes.
Spencer with it, looking for a bit of space. She'll swing it down low to Holland. Beautiful pass, and off the glass, it's good.
That was good. Good read right there. Snuck around Miller.
Tashard Looking for some space. She'll find Mobley. Free throw jumper is good. Bree Mobley always lights out around the mid-range. Just get some space. Bree Mobley popping around the Jordan area. The free throw line, knocking that 2 in.
It's one thing Bree Mobley does really well is she goes for the easy. There's a push-off right there.
Seals.
Again against August Tashard. Those two seem to have a little bit of tension between them already.
It's going to be fun to watch as this game progresses. Second offensive foul for Myra Seals. And August Tashard getting into her head a little bit. Coming down to the final 25 seconds. Shot clock is off. So GCU looking to take the last shot of this first quarter with a nice 5-point lead. Tashard over to Mobley. Tashard going to wind down the clock as much as possible. Try to set something up. 2-3 zone. Swings it over to Tashard. Down low to Mobley. Mobley mid-range. Can't leave her open. Ooh, no good. Rebounded by Utah Valley. And that will do it for the first quarter. The score right now, 16-11. When we get back, the second quarter and a whole lot more. You're watching women's basketball here on GCU TV.
I decided to go to college to further my education and define my purpose in the world and be a part of something much bigger than myself.
I wanted to set up the best possible future for myself, both academically and athletically. I try to learn from everyone, whether that be professors, my teammates, or other student athletes.
I try to see everyone as an opportunity to learn. Everyone has a story to tell, and I think there's a moral and something you can learn from it.
Second quarter getting underway. Lopes with a 5-point lead and some great play early on from Bree Mobley.
Absolutely. Bree Mobley with 7 points already in the first quarter. Doing really well already.
Yeah, she's playing fantastic. Getting a little bit of a rebound here against UMKC. She struggled. I believe Bree Mobley only had about 10 points, but now getting it going early from mid-range and a three-pointer. We usually don't see too much of that from Bree Mobley, but she's knocking it down early.
Absolutely. It's always good when you know that she's good from mid-range, but if she needs to be, she can be good from that deep as well.
And that'll be,
there
we go.
Offensive foul.
So that'll be the first foul on Nia Sohill. Great job. Jessica Gajewski finally gets the charge she wanted.
Lopes are doing really well at drawing these fouls from the Wolverines. Wolverines are not having a whole lot of opportunity to score because of it. Most of their time, they are stuck. Bree Mobley out to Tashard. Jessica Gajewski from 3. There's the second one right there.
Jessica Gajewski knocking down another three-pointer. Just a beautiful pass. August Tashard cannot leave Jessica Gajewski open. I know she struggled a little bit early on, but that's why you don't leave her open. So Cortez on the drive to Seals. Seals for 2. Rims out, rebounded by Gajewski. Meanwhile, the Utah Valley Wolverines getting some good play from Jordan Holland. 3 points, 7 rebounds.
Definitely standing out so far early on. Gajewski again.
2-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Sharon Miller. Second chance off the glass, no good. Third opportunity, no good. Grabbed by Holland.
Those rebound attempts, like we said, are excellent for the Lopes. They really need to utilize those. Second and third chances, like we said before, are crucial.
Spencer gets the screen from Holland. Spencer will stop and pop. Free throw line, no good. Tipped away, and it'll go the way of the Lopes.
19-11 on the board. The Lopes ahead by 8. Defense looking strong for the Lopes. Offense as well.
Yep.
Gajewski with 6 points.
Oh,
Mobley
yeah.
with 7. Camille Haley with 4.
Sharon Miller in the corner for 2. No good off the rim. So rebounded by Sohill, and Seals will push it up. Spencer looking down low. Holland on the drive. Right reverse layup, no good. Rebounded by Sharon Miller.
Good look. Just not far enough. on that reverse layup.
Tashard swinging over to Mobley. Haley in the corner, wide open for two. That's good. Camille Haley, 6 points. Timeout, Utah Valley. Lopes with a 10-point lead. And when we get back, more basketball. We'll be right back after this.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, the 2018 WAC Basketball Tournament at the Orleans Arena in Las Vegas. March 7th through 10th, 14 games, 4 days of WAC madness. Be there for the triumph. Get your tickets now at orleansarena.com. See you in WAC Vegas.
I'm Christian Talon, and I'm earning my bachelor's in information technology at GCU. Cyber threats are a growing problem for companies and individuals alike. A lot of resources are under scrutiny of attack. I found it my purpose to try and help businesses and defend themselves against those attacks. One of the great benefits to going to GCU is that we as students get access to the state-of-the-art IT labs where we can put to practice the information that we're learning in our classrooms.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu/IT.
10-point lead for GCU to get us into the midpoint area of the second quarter. 21-11, and right now the struggles for Utah Valley continue.
Absolutely. The Lopes have scored 5 points already in the second quarter. Utah Valley has scored 0.
Defensive intensity for GCU going pretty strong so far, but at the same time, Utah Valley shots just not falling. Jordan Holland missed 2 threes. She missed a layup down low. This team not finding their shot, and its score is telling us that.
Absolutely. And the Lopes definitely playing a stronger defense. They're able to keep up with them. They're able to move them around. They're forcing the Wolverines to have to move the ball a lot more. And whether or not they're good at that is irrelevant at the point, because the Lopes are scaring them into not shooting any balls right now.
Meanwhile, Jessica Gajewski with 6, and Camille Haley, before we took a break, knocked down a beautiful corner jumper. Give her 6 points on the day. Seals breaking the press is Utah Valley. Mobley will grab Tashard's assignment for now. Seals over to Sohail. Sohail on the drive. Over to Spencer. Spencer guarded by Camille Haley. Tipped away, recovered by Spencer. Gets it over to Seals. Screen from Holland. Pass down low. Forcing it up. No call. Vanessa Murphy with the rebound. A little bit of a push out there on that screen by Jordan Holland. Maybe just showing her frustration a little bit.
Absolutely. You can definitely see the Wolverines get frustrated with the Lopes kind of countering every one of their moves.
Haley on the drive to Mobley. Mobley swings it over to Gajewski. Down low to Murphy. Murphy back out. Gajewski for 3. Yep.
There it is again.
Jessica Gajewski starting to find her stroke from behind the arc. Her 9th point is another 3-pointer.
3 3-pointers will give you almost 10 points right there. And Gajewski is definitely intense right now. She's not giving up any more shots.
Spencer on the drive. Right-hand floater is good. Nice drive.
That was beautiful.
By Spencer. Britta Spencer with the right-hand floater. Tashard. Orchestrating the offense. Draws in the double team to Camille Haley. Haley over to Gajewski. You've got Murphy wide open on the left. Tashard sees her. She'll get it over to Mobley. Over to Murphy. Murphy fakes the 3. Back over to Mobley and will reset. Gajewski fakes the 3. Back to Mobley again. Over to Tashard. Down low. Murphy wide open. She'll kick it back out to Shard. Almost loses it, recovers it. And we've got a foul. It'll be on Sohail. A little too handsy down low, looks like.
Sohail's second foul right there, giving the Lopes the ball back again. The Lopes are up by 11, 24-13. 6:18 left in the second quarter.
So you can see it. To Shard, inbounds to Haley. Haley over to Gajewski. Gajewski swings it out. Mobley over to Murphy. Murphy's first 3 is good. Vanessa Murphy in the corner knocks it down.
The Lopes are on fire from the arc today.
Vanessa Murphy, another just that extra pass from Bree Mobley to find Vanessa Murphy wide open for her first 3 and her first points of the game.
Absolutely. The Wolverines not doing as well as the Lopes on defense today, leaving corners open, leaving players open is where the Lopes are getting those good looks for those shots from beyond the arc.
Holland forcing it up, no good. Tipped by Murphy, recovered by Tashard. Here come the Lopes.
The Lopes full of energy, keep on pressing, not letting up this aggression lead right now. Camille Haley for 2 right there. These shots are absolutely gorgeous.
Make it 4 for 4 for Camille Haley in the corner. 8 points for Camille Haley. Lopes just adding on to that lead. Seals down low.
Beautiful block by Vanessa Murphy.
Almost lost, tipped in, stolen by Tashard. Tashard on the fast break, she'll find Haley. Lays it up off the glass and good. August Tashard with the steal to the assist, and Camille Haley finishes it down low.
The Lopes definitely are in sync tonight.
Oh, Seals answers back with a layup of her own. Kind of quiet this crowd down a little bit. I can tell you what, with a hefty lead, they're just going to get even louder.
16-point lead by the Lopes.
Great defensive anticipation by August Tashard.
Seems like every game that the Lopes have played with Tashard from 3, there is another one. Another three-pointer for the Lopes.
August Tashard's second 3 will go in as she knocks that one down from the top of the key. Extra pass from Jessica Gajewski, and guess what? We got a timeout by Utah Valley. Well, they'll take their timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be right back right after this.
Hey you, are you ready? Grab your pack, grab your tent, grab your gear. Jump in. We're going on an adventure. In Arizona, there's so much to see, so much to experience. At GCU, adventure is never too far away. Offering over 200 academic programs with a Christian worldview and nestled in the heart of Phoenix, you can earn your degree in fewer than 4 years and explore everything Arizona has to offer. Find your purpose at GCU. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu/AZ road trip.
My name is Anthony Perez, and I earned my
It is a Saturday shootout so far. GCU with a commanding 34-15 lead. As we are getting some fantastic play. Camille Haley with 10, Jessica Gajewski with 9, Bree Mobley with 7.
The Lopes are definitely taking their points from beyond the arc, 66.7%.
Ooh. Leos answering with a three-pointer of her own. Beautiful shot from the top of the key by Gabrielle Leos. Tashard swings it over to Haley. Haley over to Mobley. Mobley, top of the key. Gajewski for 3. No good. Rebounded by Utah Valley. Seals with it. On the drive is Leos. Leos almost loses it. Swings it over Spencer. Spencer will get her chance. Right hand floater is good. Nice right hand floater there by Britta Spencer.
You can tell that.
And well, there is a timeout on the floor, but we'll stick around for that one. Coach Powell, just 2 quick points from Utah Valley, a three-pointer by Leos, and then Britta Spencer with a nice right-hand floater. But right now, if you're Coach Powell, you've got to be happy. 14-point lead early on against the team that you are currently tied with for second place.
Absolutely. And you can tell that the Wolverines, the timeout before this one, the Wolverines were not excited about what was going on during this second half. They really were like, okay, they're getting too many points. We need to stop and slow it down. And they got 2 shots right there back to back, and the Lopes called the timeout themselves. But the Lopes still feeling that comfortable position, that comfortable lead with 14 points, as you said. As we go back to the court, we see the Lopes definitely still keeping the ball in front of them.
Well, you can be as comfortable as you need to be, but not too comfortable. Gajewski swings it over to Shard. Back to Gajewski. Over to Williams. Williams in the corner. Swings it back to Shard. Good defensive shifting by Utah Valley. Mobley. Gajewski. Gajewski on the drive. Over to Tashard. Tashard for 3. No good. Rebounded by Sharon Miller. Sharon Miller forces it up. No call. Great rebound by Sharon Miller, but just not enough on that second chance. Seals to Leos. Leos gets a screen, and it'll be a foul on Myra Williams.
Kind of late foul, if you ask me.
You can see down there in the corner, the men's volleyball team coming to support the women's basketball team. And of course, the men's volleyball team will play tonight in the Antelope Gym. Of course, you can watch it on GCU TV at 6 o'clock. They're taking on Ottawa. Alex Larson and myself will be on the call for that one. Should be a lot of fun.
Absolutely. They won last night against UCSD. Alex and I were on that game, and they won that 3-1 as we get back out here to Shard with the ball to Gajewski.
To Shard. The missed 3 by Leos in the corner. On that last possession by Utah Valley to Shard. Over to Gajewski. Gajewski. She's got Williams if she wanted. She's not going to. Shard over to Mobley. Mobley on the drive. looking for some space. Back to Tashard. Back to Mobley. Mobley. No call, and then it'll finally be a travel call on Bree Mobley.
Definitely a shift in the defensive game for the Wolverines. Whatever their coach told them.
Yeah, it's starting to slow down the Lopes a little bit. It's still a 14-point lead for GCU. Sharon Miller checking out, Vanessa Murphy checking in. Seals with it, swings it over to Spencer. Spencer over to Seals. Gets the screen from Christensen. Christensen on the drive. Pulls up for two. No good off the glass. Rebounded down low by Harvey. Harvey forcing up second chance. Shot clock won't go. Rebounded by Murphy, and there will be a foul on Britta Spencer.
That drive was a little bit sluggish from both teams. There wasn't a whole lot of movement going on. The Wolverines held that ball for most of the shot clock time.
So Bree Mobley will get a quick break. Camille Haley will check in. It's a good idea. Give Bree Mobley some rest early on. You've got a nice lead. It's only the second quarter. Leave Bree for the last quarter or two. Tashard, double team coming in. She'll find Camille Haley. Haley on the drive. Down low to Williams. Williams swings it out to Vanessa Murphy. Murphy over to Gajewski. Back to Tashard for three. Yep. August Tashard knocks it down. Her fourth three of the night goes in. She's got 6.
There's nothing better than excellent ball movement, knowing exactly where the ball is going, knowing exactly who you're giving it to, and getting that point.
Top of the key is Christensen. Looking for some space. Left-handed shot, no good. It'll go out of bounds. So a little bit from the lefty there.
Yeah, both teams right now having really aggressive defense, forcing each other to have to move the ball around more, not really giving each other a chance to just stay there and shoot the ball like they want to. But Vanessa Murphy from the arc just missed it.
Rebounded by Spencer, and Utah Valley will push it up. Not a bad look for Vanessa Murphy in the corner. 1 minute mark coming down here in the second quarter. Seals with it. Looking for a screen from Harvey. Utah Valley looking for some sort of momentum shift they can take at any second. Seals on the drive. Right hand off the glass is good. Great crossover move by Myra Seals. Camille Haley to Gajewski. Tashard. Double team. Vanessa Murphy, it'll be an offensive foul. And I'm kind of agreeing with Vanessa Murphy on that one. I don't know too much about that call. If I've ever seen I don't want to say a flop, but I don't think it was a foul.
Definitely wasn't.
So,
refs call it a foul.
Yeah, they'll call it a foul on Vanessa Murphy. So Utah Valley gets the defensive stop, and they will look to take the last shot here in the second quarter.
15 seconds left.
Seals, almost loses it.
Holding the ball by herself.
Seals looking for some room. Guarded by Tashard. Seals on the drive. Swings it out to Spencer. 1 second. Spencer at the buzzer. No good. Off the rim. And we will go into halftime. The Lopes lead 37-22. When we get back, halftime will begin here at the GCU Arena. We'll be right back right after this.
Founded on the belief that the entrepreneurial dream is an engine that drives innovation forward in a global marketplace, the Colangelo College of Business educates and develops values-driven business leaders. Our graduates exemplify the principles of servant leadership and entrepreneurship. GCU's strong Christian identity informs the education you receive, integrating our Christian values with the business curriculum. The college features more than 25 programs from the bachelor through the master's level, catering to traditional, evening, and online students. These programs serve a diverse set of aspiring business professionals who not only learn in the classroom, but gain real-world experience operating actual businesses. Our students also receive unique access to Jerry Colangelo's legendary experience, leadership, and connections throughout the business world. Find out more at gcu.edu/business.
Halftime just getting underway here at the GCU Arena, and there's a lot to be excited about. Lopes up 37-22. Getting some great play from Camille Haley with 10 points, Jessica Gajewski with 9, and August Tashard with 6, and of course, Bree Mobley, 7 points.
Absolutely. The Lopes have been absolutely on fire. this first half of the game. 37 points, like you said. That's a massive improvement from their game last week against UMKC. But you know what? The Lopes came up today. They showed up. Their offense is being excellent. They're shooting really well from beyond the arc. Three-pointers are just going in back to back to back this afternoon. And you know what? Their defense has also been doing strongly as well against the Wolverines. The Wolverines are not able to exactly keep up with the Lopes' defense, moving them around, forcing them to pass the ball back and forth. It's just not working out for the Wolverines like they want it to.
A lot of excitement here at the GCU Arena, even more excitement because softball season just about to start, just a few weeks away. We caught up with Coach Ann Pearson to talk about her roster and how exciting this new season's coming up to be.
Well, it's great because we have Bobo back, and she had a great summer touring with the Canadian national team as well as the Canadian junior team. And Mariah's going to be healthy this year, so we're going to have one senior, one sophomore pitcher, but two returning leading pitchers on our staff. We used all three of them last year, and obviously we're missing Taylor Nolan, but I think Lexi and Yessie coming in, they're just going to give us more depth, and they're very different from each other, so it's going to give us a variety coming in not only as starters but also coming in off the bench. The big key for us is Mariah being healthy. She had a great year last year up until kind of her last weekend against Seattle when she couldn't go anymore because of her injury. But you know, we expect a lot out of Bo coming in. All of the returners, I feel like they're going to have, whether they're starting or coming off the bench, I think they now that they've been through the program at least 1 year, they understand the level of expectation and what's at stake now that we're postseason eligible. So, you know, we know the Twins are going to go out and be great because they are. Bianca's going to come out. I think Bianca's going to have a great senior year at first base. You know, and then of course the two senior catchers, Lainey Gomez in center field. She's going to anchor that down, and I think as long as she just goes out and plays like Lainey and doesn't press and try and put the team on her back, I think she's going to have another great season too. That's where we want to be. We want to be in those games. We want to have that opportunity, and in order to do that, it helps us to go against these tough opponents. When we get into a situation of being on a big stage, we've already been there. We've already faced the UCLAs, the Arizonas, the Utahs. So we're not going to be intimidated by it when it comes down to a postseason chance. You know, and it's just going to get us better. We learn, and it's nice profile games not only for our program but for the university as well. We did our goals the other day, and you know, we talked about RPI and we talked about our non-conference schedule, and we obviously know it's tough, but it's not only going to make us better, it's going to hopefully set us up for a postseason opportunity. We want to win the conference, and then we want to win the conference tournament so we can get into postseason, because as we know, as soon as we get into postseason, the season starts all over again and everything is open. So those are our goals right there. We want to get into regionals and then see how deep we can go into the postseason.
There's a lot to be excited about with this new softball season coming up. Of course, the big and new and improved softball stadium. So, I mean, D1 eligible. It's just the list keeps piling on and on of what to get excited about for this brand new softball season. And Coach Pearson, she's got quite the squad out there.
Absolutely. The Lopes, definitely the softball team is, I've talked to some of the players, and they're excited and they're ready to go for this next season, especially being eligible for the tournament. And now we're going to take it out to Alex Larson with our Lopes Halftime Report.
I'm Alex Larson with your Lopes Halftime Report. The men's basketball team has won 4 straight coming in to the matchup versus UVU, as Tuesday's matchup with William Jessup was the last out-of-conference contest. GCU fights for the top spot in the WAC as they are second between New Mexico State and Utah Valley. Women's basketball is in the battle for the WAC, currently third behind New Mexico State and Seattle. The Lopes have won their last 7 of 9. Behind Bree Mobley's 19 points per game, GCU hopes to keep the wins coming and earn a postseason berth as the WAC season heats up. Men's volleyball continues to play strong, now ranked at number 11 in the country. The Lopes hosted number 6 UC Irvine in Antelope Gymnasium, only falling short by 2 points in the 5th and final set. After hosting Ottawa U, the Lopes will begin a tough MPSF schedule, including Pepperdine, BYU, Stanford, and UCLA, who are all currently ranked inside the top 15. Catch that game at 6 p.m. tonight. I'm Alex Larson with your Lopes Halftime Report. Back to you.
volleyball team, men's basketball team, women's basketball team. But with that, we'll shift on to this. The latest GCU TV original series is here to answer your questions. The latest episode of Ask GCU. Take a look.
Go. Hi, I'm Julian Oliver, and this is Ask GCU. So today's tweet is #AskGCU. Is there a best place? Is there a good place to take a nap on campus? That. Who's taking the nap? I can't. Can I sit on one of the cool chairs? So me and the crew are here outside of. Are you not the crew? In my opinion, this is the best place to take a nap. Oh! Oh, there we go. This makes a lot of sense now. Interesting. It's pretty quiet. Oh, yay. So comfy.
Oh, these are good. These are nice.
Yeah, these are really comfy. It's a two-seater. Oh my God. I can't do it. So there you have it. I can't do the turn. We went to Thunderground in front of Kaibab, the library. We've been to so many different areas. But in my opinion, I think that Thunderground makes the win as the #1 because of how quiet and dim it is. Use the hashtag AskGCU to answer. We answer. to ask your question. This is my worst. The intro and the outro are my worst.
Tweet #AskGCU to get your question featured.
So if you're ever curious about where to nap on campus, Dewey, and you're not in your dorm, you can always go down to Thunderground. It seems is the best area.
Absolutely. They have wonderful couches down there.
They do have some pretty good couches.
They're pretty comfortable. I've fallen asleep a couple times. It's not intentional,
yes,
but they are quite. It's quite the atmosphere down there.
Yeah, you got to make sure that no one's bowling during that time. But
for sure.
If you have any questions about campus life here at GCU, go ahead and tweet us a question using the hashtag AskGCU, and maybe your question will be featured in the next video. So, I mean, if you've got any questions in terms of what goes on here at GCU, we're ready to answer them and give you all the information you're going to need. And right now, the information I'll give you, Lopes are up 37-22 as we get ready to go into the second half. A great play from Camille Haley leading the team right now with 10 points. Jessica Gajewski leads right behind her with 9, Augusta Chard with 6, and Bree Mobley with 7. Offensively, the Lopes are playing fantastic, and defensively, they are following it up as well, holding Mariah Seals to only 8 points. Jordan Hollins only got 3. And I got to say, I'm incredibly impressed. The rebound that the Lopes have gone through offensively and defensively after that nail-biter, the nail-biting loss here at home last week against UMKC.
Absolutely. We want to keep seeing some of this aggression and some of this intensity from the Lopes, both offensively and defensively. They're playing really well. They're moving the ball like they need to. They're getting the ball to the open players to make the shots that count. The 3 3-pointers that Jessica Gajewski has, giving her 9 points, she was wide open for every single one of them. And those are the looks that the Lopes need to keep looking for and keep getting throughout the second half if they want to stay in the lead.
Well, we know Coach Powell likes to go to her bench and all, but we have yet to see Kavita Akula. Sharon Miller has checked in a few times for Vanessa Murphy. But, you know, you talk about 3-pointers, Dewey, and Kavita Akula. Talk about somebody who can knock them down from long range. Kavita had 6 points last game, all from the 3-point land. So maybe we'll see her later on in this game. But right now, Lopes with a comfortable 22-37 lead. And it's hopefully going to keep going once we get back for the second half.
Absolutely. The Lopes, like we said, are just really meshing really well. They're really reading each other. They're really in sync right now. And hopefully this halftime just reinforces that, and they stay in sync for the rest of the game.
Well, there's only one way to find out, and we're going to find it out when we come back. We'll get ready for the second half. You're watching women's basketball here on GCU TV.
I'm Christian Talon, and I'm earning my bachelor's in information technology at Grand Canyon University. I really wanted to be able to integrate my faith and career, and that's one of the reasons I wanted to go to GCU. One of my favorite ways to do that is by being a part of the life groups on campus. It's a great place to come and study the Bible and have that community experience. Cyber threats are a growing problem for companies and individuals alike. A lot of resources online are under scrutiny of attack. I found it my purpose to try and help businesses and Christian foundations and defend themselves against those attacks. One of the great benefits of going to GCU is that we as students get access to the state-of-the-art IT labs that the university is setting up for us. I really feel like the professors at GCU have invested in me personally They're always encouraging and providing me with the resources to further my own education and really just grow my interest and passion for technology.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu/IT.
Hey you! Are you ready? Grab your pack, grab your tent, grab your gear. Jump in. We're going on an adventure. In Arizona, there's so much to see, so much to experience. At GCU, adventure is never too far away. Offering over 200 academic programs with a Christian worldview and nestled in the heart of Phoenix, you can earn your degree in fewer than 4 years and explore everything Arizona has to offer. Find your purpose at GCU. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu/AZ road trip.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, the 2018 WAC Basketball Tournament at the Orleans Arena in Las Vegas. March 7th through 10th, 14 games, 4 days of WAC madness. Be there for the triumph. Get your tickets now at orleansarena.com. See you in WAC Vegas.
I'm Mary. I am a sophomore at GCU and I'm studying biomedical engineering. GCU is definitely preparing me for the next chapter in my life. Biomedical engineering is not easy. We are able to interact with the doctors and provide the tools they need to be successful. I want to be able to start my own company and create the crazy technologies that the doctors are using, and that way when I see them, like, that's my product right there.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
Halftime is still going on here with about 2 minutes to go. Lopes again with a commanding 37-22 point lead. And some great play. Camille Haley, 10 points. Jessica Gajewski, 9 points. If you're just joining us, August Richard with 6. Defensively, the Lopes are playing well. Getting out-rebounded currently. But either way, getting some great offensive plays, and defensively, Lopes aren't doing too bad.
Absolutely. The Lopes, first half, shooting about 48% field goal-wise and 53% three-point-wise. Like we said, those three-pointers are absolutely insane for the Lopes this afternoon. They really are focusing, they really are concentrating on making wise point decisions and wise team decisions as to who's getting the ball and when they're going to shoot and when they're going to, take the drive themselves.
Yeah, I think the issue with UMKC later on is they were starting to force passes, but now it seems like the Lopes are starting to make that extra pass. We saw it a few times down low with Vanessa Murphy. It's led to some points, I believe. A couple of the threes from Jessica Gajewski have come from the extra pass from Bree Mobley, and I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. So, Dewey, right now, Lopes should just stick to the game plan of what they've got. Defensively, they've been playing strong, and offensively, they've been even stronger.
One thing that Alex and I talked about for the men's volleyball team last night was consistency. And, you want to be consistent, especially when you're playing well. When you're getting the points that you need, when you're getting the defense that you have, you want to stay consistent with that. You want to keep up the momentum that you have going, because especially against a team like Utah Valley, they can easily turn the tide very quickly and get warmed up and start coming back towards you.
Now, it is only a 15-point lead, and there are still 2 quarters to go. And you're right, Dewey. You got to make sure you keep the gas pedal down. The Lopes have to make sure that they continue to stay strong offensively and continue the defensive pressure that they've had. They've been able to draw fouls against Utah Valley, and it's resulted in a lot of points. They're playing really, really well. We've about 10 seconds to go left in halftime, and we are getting ready and excited and getting ready to go. And keep the game plan going. Mariah Seals only 8 points. Jordan Holland with only 3. She does have 9 rebounds, but GCU, there's not much you can say. They're playing fantastic. We talked about them having a rebound game after they lost against UMKC, and I'll tell you what, it's a big rebound as they are absolutely putting the throat down, stepping on the gas pedal against Utah Valley.
You can tell that they were very unsatisfied with that close loss against UMKC, and tonight you can see that they are really, really going after the Wolverines.
Tashard loses it. It'll be a foul on Mariah Seals. So that'll be her second personal foul.
Not good to start off the third quarter.
For Utah Valley, I'll tell you what.
With a foul, only 10 seconds in.
Tashard on the drive. Gets it over to Mobley. And we've got another foul down low. It'll be a foul on Jordan Holland.
2 fouls back to back.
That's right. Back-to-back foul, second personal foul for Jordan Holland.
Less than 15 seconds. That'll definitely cost them later on.
Well, if GCU can manage some points here, definitely will. Tashard on the drive over Myra Williams, kicks it out. Haley, Tashard now. Back over to Mobley. GCU will reset. Tashard looking down low. She'll get it over to Mobley. Mobley back out to Tashard. Tashard faking the 3, pulls in for 2. 2-pointer rims right in for August Tashard.
Just like that. Lopes 2 more points. Utah Valley.
Ooh, looks like Bree Mobley was going in for the steal, and she might have collided a little bit with number 22. That is Taylor Christensen. It'll be a foul on Bree Mobley, so Utah Valley will inbound.
It was a really good look on Mobley, though. Came in a little too hot, perhaps, but.
Well, she's just anticipating that pass. Great defense, though, by Bree Mobley. Great heads up, just a little bit too close.
Absolutely.
Holland on the drive. She had Spencer. She'll take it herself. No issue. Right hand off the glass is good.
There it is. 39-24, still a 15-point lead by the Lopes.
Mobley to Gajewski. Gajewski swinging out to Tashard. Down low to Haley. Double team coming in. Tashard beats it. Almost loses it. Recovers. Mobley from mid-range. That's good. Bree Mobley, 9 points. And she is, again, just lights out from mid-range. Tipped, stolen away by Mobley. Mobley on the drive. Off the glass, draws the foul. So Bree Mobley hits the jumper and gets the steal and draws the foul. Gotta love the defense from GCU.
Their defense is on fire tonight. Definitely coming off of halftime, already engaged.
Well, we talked about them putting the pedal down. And I think this is the best I've seen the Lopes play as Mobley goes to the line. First free throw from Bree Mobley is good. So Bree Mobley in the double digits again, usually leading this team. Right now she's tied with Camille Haley for leader in points today. Second one is good. Bree Mobley, as usual, lights out from the free throw line as she usually is from mid-range.
Lopes are sticking with that full court press. Seems to be working for them against the Wolverines.
Well, the Wolverines will beat it this time. Seals at the top of the key. Screen. Seals swings it over a little bit too high. It'll go into the stands, and it'll be Lopes ball. So Seals looking for Christensen on the left side, but just throws it right over the top of her head.
Already, Lopes really putting the pressure on the Wolverines. Regardless of the Wolverines' defense, their defense is strong, but the Lopes were able to beat it and get some points here and there.
Gajewski for 3, no good. Rebounded by Holland. So Seals will push it up. Not a bad look from Jessica Gajewski. Usually she is knocking him down regardless, so you want to make sure you put a hand in her face. Leos, step back 2 is good. Nice little step back jumper there from Gabrielle Leos. Mobley to Shard. Back to Mobley on the ring. Mobley drawn in the double team, gets it to Gajewski. Over to Tashard. Haley on the drive. Kicks it out. Mobley, mid-range jumper. Lights out again for Bree Mobley.
That'll push Mobley up to 13 points.
5 for 7 in field goals with a 3-pointer for Bree Mobley. Holland gets it to Leos. Leos right hand draws the foul.
They're going to call that one against, I believe, August Tashard.
It will be a foul on August Tashard, so that'll be August's first personal foul, and Leos will go to the line for the first time today. First one is up and rims out. So first free throw from Leos, no good. Sharon Miller checking in for Myra Williams. See if Sharon can be a difference maker. As we talked about last game, she had 12 points off the bench. Second free throw is good. So 1 for 2 for Leos. Gajewski inbounds it to Tashard. Tashard over to Gajewski. Trying to beat the press. They'll find Camille Haley. Haley swings it over to Mobley. Mobley will get it to Gajewski. Lopes looking for a bit of a reset. Tashard fakes it down low. Gets it back to Haley. Swings it over. Mobley, second 3. 2 for 2, Bree Mobley. Knocks down a 3-pointer. Timeout, Utah Valley. And Bree Mobley, 16 points as we take a quick break. We'll be right back right after this.
GCU's College of Science, Engineering, and Technology offers a premier STEM education with relevant curricula designed to lead you to a career in the competitive fields of science, technology, engineering, and math. GCU is investing in the future of our STEM programs with multiple state-of-the-art facilities, providing students with access to cutting-edge technology. Our STEM education is motivated by a Christian worldview, which cultivates ethical decision-making. The College of Science, Engineering, and Technology fosters traits in adaptability, collaboration, creativity, as well as ethical and social awareness, which makes our graduates from our STEM programs more competitive. Through robust collaboration and partnership with industries that require a STEM-prepared workforce, our faculty concentrates exclusively on student success within a deeply nurturing Christian setting. Find out more at gcu.edu/CSET.
GCU dancers right now on the floor, and they are dancing probably a little happy. The Lopes 48-27. Bree Mobley knocking down her second three of the day, giving her 16 points.
The Lopes are 21 points ahead of the Wolverines right now. Definitely, like we said, going into halftime and coming out of halftime, that the Lopes needed to stay consistent, and I absolutely have seen just that. They have kept up their offense and their defense against the Wolverines this afternoon, and they really are not giving them much room for improvement.
A lot to be happy about right now. Lopes with a commanding lead. Bree Mobley with 16, Camille Haley with 10, Jessica Gajewski with 9, and August Richard with 8. And, of course, Vanessa Murphy with 5. So the Lopes will roll out with the same team before the timeout. August Richard, Jessica Gajewski, Camille Haley, Bree Mobley, and Sharon Miller. No changes, it looks like, for Utah Valley either. Seals, Spencer, Leos, Christensen, and Holland. Seals taking it up, guarded by Haley. Gets it over to Christensen. Christensen on the drive. Down low, Holland off the glass, and good.
Sneaky pass right there.
Yeah, nice pass down low from Christensen to find Jordan Holland wide open. Tashard will break the press. She'll get it to Haley. Haley back to Tashard. Tashard swings it over to Mobley. Mobley. Camille Haley now with it down low. Sharon Miller's got to force it up off the glass. Her first points of the night.
Like we said before, she was on absolute fire against UMKC the last game. And getting her down low right underneath the basket just enables her to get all the points that she needs.
Christensen, two-pointer over Sharon Miller is good. Yeah, Sharon Miller, a lot craftier down low than you would think. Great post move from Sharon Miller, and then obviously Christensen knocking over that jumper right over. 31-50. It is GCU ball. Vanessa Murphy will check in, and coming out is Sharon Miller. So Sharon Miller contributing these past two games. It's been fantastic.
Absolutely. Lopes bench just as good as their starters, it seems like. Whoever goes in the game gets some kind of points or rebounds to contribute to the team's success.
Gajewski swings it over to Tashard. Tashard to Mobley. Mobley back out to Tashard. Swings it over. Gajewski. Extra pass to Murphy. Murphy on the drive. Back out. Tashard for three. No good. Rebounded. Murphy's second chance. Forcing it up. No good. Recovered by Utah Valley. They'll push it up. Spencer with it.
Good looks for the Lopes rebound-wise. Murphy almost getting that ball back up over into the net.
Harvey over to Seals. Back to Harvey. Right hand off the glass and good. 33-50 is the score. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Gajewski pushing it up to Haley. Beating the press again. Haley draws the foul and will go to the line for two.
Another accidental trip right there. But refs don't care if it's accidental or intentional. They'll give you the foul for it.
Yeah, that foul on Harvey might have stuck the knee out a little bit on that shot. So Camille Haley's first trip to the line right here. First one rims off. Of course, the obscure fan who likes to yell during Lopes up. Happens every time. Haley's second free throw. Both free throws 0 for 2 for Camille Haley. as Seals will push it up for Utah Valley. Seals tipped from Mobley, recovered. That's Cortez. Gets it to Christensen. Christensen left hand off the glass too hard. Rebounded by Bree Mobley. It'll be a foul. It'll be a foul on. Yeah, it'll be a foul on Harvey down low. Might have pushed off a little bit. Myra Williams anticipating to check in.
Bree Mobley there, excellent rebounding. Almost got the first one, but grabs the second.
You know what Bree Mobley does better than rebounding? Her free throws.
Absolutely. She made her first two earlier.
No, she misses that one. But Bree Mobley usually very, very good from the line. Her first miss from the free throw line today. Myra Williams checking in, Vanessa Murphy checking out, and Bree Mobley will get her second opportunity at the line. There we go. Bree Mobley knocking down the second one. 17 points for Bree Mobley. 3 for 4 so far on free throw attempts. Seals.
Utah Valley looking like they're going to try to strategize a little bit more and slow down.
Long three from Christensen off the glass, rebounded by Cortez. Gets it over to Spencer. Spencer wide open, second chance three, no good. Rebounded down low again, third opportunity for Utah Valley. Spencer on the drive, right hand, blocked away by Myra Williams. Mobley will push it up. She's got Haley and Tashard, but she will smartly slow down the ball.
Excellent job by the Lopes defense. All 3 rebounds and shot attempts missed. Gajewski from 3 just missed it.
Smacked away, it looks like it is off Spencer. So it'll be Lopes' ball. Not a bad look from Jessica Gajewski on the left wing. And we have a timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. We'll be right back right after this.
On the court.
We wear our game faces under the lights.
But sometimes our toughest opponents aren't wearing a uniform.
Instead, we confront them internally.
Mental illness affects 1 in 4 adults in the United States.
And suicide is the second leading cause of death among college students.
If you or someone you know is fighting a silent battle,
please speak up and ask for help.
You are not alone.
Good sportsmanship isn't defined by a scoreboard.
It isn't defined by how high you can jump or how fast you can run.
Good sportsmanship is all about character.
It is about doing your best for your coaches and teammates.
It's about having respect for your opponents, the officials, and the fans.
Good sportsmanship is winning with class and losing with dignity.
It is fair play, perseverance, and team spirit.
Good sportsmanship is what unites us.
We are the Western Athletic Hounds.
At the midway point of the third quarter, the Lopes still leading this one 51-33, and it's all led by number 23, Bree Mobley, 17 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Bree Mobley, not only did the team have to rebound against UMKC, but Bree Mobley has been rebounding fantastically off of her, or not necessarily weaker. She found her stride getting assists in that UMKC game, but she's finding her stroke here in this one against Utah Valley.
Absolutely. You know what? She may have the most points, but the whole team as a whole is really being pretty balanced. I mean, every single player out there has some kind of points, has some kind of contribution to the team's success. Bree Mobley with the most points, but you also have Camille Haley, Jessica Gajewski with 10 and 9 respectively, and the Lopes continue to score and continue to do an excellent job as Agos Tashard gets the ball to Mobley and starts it.
Mobley on the drive. Right hand off the glass. Bree Mobley puts it in. 19 points for Bree Mobley. Lopes extend their lead to 20.
Like we were saying.
It's been great. It's been fun watching this. The offense has been absolutely on fire for GCU. Cortez up to Seals. Harvey coming up for the high screen. Seals on the drive. Kicks it out. Leos with the shot. Tough shot. No good. Rebounded Harvey. Second chance. She'll draw the foul. And we'll have to see who that one is on. And they are going to give it to Myra Williams. So Myra Williams' second personal foul. And Leah Harvey will go to the line for the first time today. She's got 2 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 fouls. First free throw is no good. So Harvey will stay at 2 points for the time being, 53-33 in the third quarter. Second free throw is up, and that one will go. Gajewski. Back to Tashard. Tashard looking to break the press. They will. Haley with it. Wide open Myra Williams down low. They won't find her. Might have been a pass in traffic had they tried to force that one. Tashard, top of the key.
Like you said before, in that UMKC game, when they tried to force passes is when their ball playing really deteriorated. And right here, they're seeming to be pretty smart about it.
Now, Myra Williams drawing the foul down low in case she didn't want that one. She had Jessica Gajewski with daylight at the top of the key, wide open. But instead, Myra Williams will get a trip to the line.
Smart play by Myra Williams.
First one is good for Myra Williams. That is her first free throw and her first points of the game. You know, Dewey, like you said, players finding different. Second one is good. Players finding different ways to contribute to this team. Myra Williams with 3 rebounds and 2 points.
It's always good when you have your players come in, and if they get fouled, having those 3 free throws, that was 3 points, and getting better at free throws is something that the Lopes have done for sure.
Cortez with it, looking for 3, no good, rebounded by Tashard, and the Lopes will push it up.
Lopes continuing to put some pressure on the Wolverines. They've had this lead for a while, but they do not seem to care about the lead necessarily. They're still playing excellent basketball.
Williams, great pass from Gajewski, just not good on that free throw, on that layup. Seals with it at the top of the key. She'll get it to Cortez. Cortez gets it over to Christensen. Christensen on the drive, loses it off her leg, and it'll actually be off of August Tashard. So Utah
originally looking for the foul. She thought Tashard bumped into her, but
I thought Christensen lost it down low off her leg. But there's a reason that I'm behind the mic and they've got the striped shirt on.
They sure do.
So checking in now will be Holland, and checking out will be Harvey. Seals will inbound. She'll force it into Holland. Holland's going to have to force it up. No good. Rebounded by Camille Haley, and GCU will push it up. Tashard. Slowing it down. Gets it over to Mobley. Mobley back to Tashard. Tashard over to Gajewski. Gajewski swinging it over to Mobley. Tashard faking it down low. She'll drive and draw the foul. So it'll be another foul on Britta Spencer. That is Spencer's second personal foul. And of course, the Lopes are in the bonus, so every foul from this point on will be free throws, and August Tashard will get a chance from the line. Her first chance of the day.
Tashard makes that first one. It's dangerous for the Wolverines now because most of the Lopes players are excellent at free throws. And the second one goes in as well.
So August Tashard 100% from the line in today's matchup and is also in relative double-double watch. 7 assists and 10 points. Seals with it at the top of the key. On the drive, gets it over to Leos. Leos over to Christensen. Over to Spencer. Spencer back to Leos. Leos gets it to Seals. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Seals on the drive. Right hand off the glass. No good, but she will draw the foul. So it'll be a foul on Camille Haley. That is Camille Haley's second personal foul. And Mariah Seals will go to the line. Seals' first trip to the line today. She's got 8 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. And she hits the first one.
Been a lot of real concentration on both teams right now. As Seals makes her second shot and misses that.
So rebound by Camille Haley. She'll get it up to Tashard, and the Lopes will push it up. 35-57, winding down in about a minute to go here in the third quarter. Tashard swings it over to Mobley. Mobley on the drive. Almost loses it. Over to Gajewski. Swings it over to Tashard. Over to Camille Haley. Haley back to Gajewski. Gajewski. Lopes Great ball movement to Shard. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Gajewski will put it up. No good. Rebounded by Myra Williams. GCU will reset.
Smart rebounding play. Reset the shot clock and give them a little bit more time.
To Shard. Swings it over to Gajewski. Gajewski back over to Tashard.
Slowing down just a little bit this time.
Gajewski for three. No good. Rebounded by Spencer, and Utah Valley will push it up. Seals on the drive. Draws the foul. And that one will be, that'll be a foul on Bree Mobley. So that is Bree Mobley's second personal foul. And going to the line for two will be Mariah Seals.
There's been a lot of free throws the last few minutes as the Wolverines have had 0 field goals in the last almost 5 minutes. And the Lopes have had none in the last 3.5 minutes.
Seals knocking down the first one. Checking out is Myra Williams. Checking in Sharon Miller. Sharon Miller's got 2 points on the day with 4 rebounds. Contributing off the bench. Solid bench production in these last 2 games for GCU. Second free throw is up and good. 2 for 2 from the line. And this trip is Mariah Seals. Gajewski to Tashard. Tashard looking to break the press. They'll get it to Miller. Miller swings it out. Wide open Camille Haley with it now. Tashard gets it over to Bree Mobley. Mobley, she sees Gajewski wide open. Good defense by Utah Valley. Sharon swings it out to Shard, fakes the three. On the drive, back to Mobley, 4 seconds to go. Mobley will stop, pull up for three, that's good! Bree Mobley, get her 3 for 3 from three-point land. And Bree Mobley, 22 points on the day.
Like we said, whenever you need the shot to go in, Bree Mobley will be there to give it to you.
10 seconds to go. Leos with it on the drive. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Holland, 4 seconds, and it looks like there will be a foul on the floor. So GCU now with an opportunity to take the last shot here in the third quarter, 60-37. Bree Mobley, 3 for 3 from three-point land, 22 points. Talk about a rebound game for Bree Mobley.
Like you said, 22 points, 4 rebounds for Mobley. As that shot will go in for Holland. 60-38.
Last game against UMKC, Bree Mobley only had 11 points. She's doubled that. Second free throw is good for Holland. And subbing in for Utah Valley is Harvey. Gajewski will inbound it. 4 seconds. Gajewski, 2. Now, so swing it over to Sharon, and that'll wind the clock down in the third quarter. GCU with a commanding lead going into the fourth quarter, 60-39. When we get back, we'll get you the rest of this game. You're watching women's basketball here on GCU TV.
I'm Mary. I am a sophomore at GCU, and I'm studying biomedical engineering. GCU is definitely preparing me for the next chapter in my life. Biomedical engineering is not easy. We are able to interact with the doctors and provide the tools they need to be successful. I want to be able to start my own company and create the crazy technologies that the doctors are using, and that way when I see them, like, that's my product right there.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
I am Laura Lozoya, and I am majoring in biology with an emphasis in pre-med at Grand Canyon University. The dorm life at GCU definitely helped me build relationships, and I've made great friends on this campus. The quality education here is great. You're testing your limits, but you're going beyond them. It all comes together. The sciences, the ethics, and just everything. It's a beautiful thing.
Grand Canyon University, the quality of a private Christian education, the affordability of a state university. Visit gcu.edu.
GCU with a commanding 60-39 point lead. And it's been all Bree Mobley, 22 points, followed by August Tashard with 10, and Jessica Gajewski with 9, and Camille Haley with 10. Some great play right now from the Lopes as we get ready to start the fourth quarter.
Absolutely. We're going into this thing. The Lopes have an excellent job. They've been doing a really good job with their offense and a really good job with their defense. Still, as the ball gets almost stolen by Bree Mobley.
Spencer on the drive, left hand off the glass, no good. She grabs her own rebound, gets it over to Seals. Didn't hit the rim, so the shot clock will not reset. Pass a little too high, tipped out of bounds by Christensen, and GCU will take over to start the fourth quarter. So third quarter started out with 2 quick fouls from Utah Valley, and this time a turnover early on for Utah Valley.
You can kind of feel the energy on the Wolverines kind of depleting as the game continues to go on. The Lopes building on their lead energy as they continue to play really well. The Wolverines still aggressive on the defense, but their offense making silly mistakes.
You say aggressive on the defense. The steal now for Utah Valley. Spencer will push it up and give it to Seals. Seals to Leos. Over to Christensen. Christensen on the drive. Pops from free throw line, no good. Holland will grab the rebound. Good box out on Jessica Gajewski. Driving in is Leos. Leos with some space. Step back two. No good. Rebounded by Tashard.
2 good shot attempts by the Wolverines. Both missed just by a little. Those are points that they need if they're going to try to pull themselves back towards this lead.
15 for 44 are the Wolverines from the field. 34%. Meanwhile, GCU 49%. Almost half of their shots are going in every time they put them up.
Absolutely, and there's a foul on Jordan Holland against Gajewski. The Lopes are going to take the ball in.
So Gajewski will inbound. Top of the key is Tashard. Tashard swings it over to Mobley. Mobley, Camille Haley, who fakes the 3 on the drive. And she will get the foul. It'll be a charge. So a foul on Camille Haley, and grabbing the charge is Christensen. Taylor Christensen.
Looked almost at first as if it was blocking, but looking at it again, you could see that she went at her pretty forcefully. Good ball movement, Spencer with it, but up and down.
Double dribble. Christensen. Good defense by GCU. Tashard gets the inbound back to Gajewski. Swings it up. There's Camille Haley wide open. Myra Williams again. Camille Haley not even looking at her. But I think it's good. There's no need to force it with such a big lead. Gajewski on the drive. Swings it out. Haley. One more to Mobley. Tashard, top of the key. 3-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Christensen.
But either way, that beautiful ball movement, Tashard was wide open as they basically took the ball all the way around the entire arc.
Ooh, Seals knocking it down from long range. Mariah Seals.
First 3-pointer from the Wolverines in a while.
14 points now for Mariah Seals.
She's leading this Wolverines team for sure.
Tashard to Haley. Back. Gajewski for 3. Answers it right back with a 3-pointer of her own. Jessica Gajewski, give her 12.
That makes 4 GCU players in the double digits. Tashard with 10, Gajewski with 12. Haley with 10 and Mobley with 22 as the Lopes will.
It'll be a charge on Britta Spencer. So GCU will take over underneath the basket, 63-42. Tashard over to Gajewski. Gajewski back to Tashard. Tashard double team coming in. She'll get it to Myra Williams. It'll be a foul. No, actually, it'll be a timeout for Nicole Powell, so we'll take one too. We'll be right back right after this.
The Canyon Worship album is really awesome.
It's a really cool selection of different genres and tastes and just different things that God's been doing in our hearts.
It's really just a really good expression of what everybody's relationship with God sounds like. It's like their own personal time displayed in one song and a collection of those put together.
The diversity of the students being shown and that being representative of the students and the artists and the program itself, I think is really amazing.
It is the beginning of the fourth quarter, 7 minutes to go. GCU, again, just absolutely dominating all aspects of this game, 63-42. And now it's t-shirt time here at the GCU Arena. Everybody getting an opportunity to walk away with some free GCU shirts. A lot of fun here when they do it for women's basketball games, men's basketball games.
Everybody knows that if you come to GCU, you will leave with at least one shirt.
Yeah, everyone loves some free shirts. Makes it a lot of fun. You see behind us, a lucky fan has caught one of those shirts. So right now, not only are they walking away with some free shirts, but GCU might be walking away with a win. 63-42, Bree Mobley, 22 points, Jessica Kajewski with 12. And right now, if you're a Lopes fan, you've got to be incredibly happy with how good GCU has been playing in this game.
GCU nonstop from the beginning of the game. They did start off just a tiny little bit slow, but as soon as they woke up, they've been pushing the pressure against the Wolverines the entire game.
It has been an incredible performance right now for GCU. Bree Mobley doubling her points total from last game from 11 to 22. And she is, we talked about it, Dewey. Early on, they were going to need Bree Mobley to shoot lights out, and she is giving them that to Shard for three. Off the timeout, no good. Rebounded by Seals, and Utah Valley will push it up.
And it's not just Bree Mobley. The whole GCU team has showed up.
Ooh, Britta Spencer with a nice two-pointer there. To Shard, pushing it up. Gets it over to Murphy. Murphy looking for somebody. Double team coming in. She'll get it over to Mobley. Mobley over to Tashard. Tashard swings it over to Gajewski. Down low to Williams. Tipped and stolen away. Bit of a risky pass down low for August Tashard.
Luckily, we haven't seen a whole lot of mistakes like that from the Lopes tonight. Sometimes it happens, but the Lopes are comfortable enough where they're at.
Ooh.
A nice three-pointer.
Three-pointer there for Christensen. 47-63. 7 turnovers for GCU, 13 for Utah Valley. So they're trying to keep their limit down. Usually GCU is averaging about 13 turnovers a game, whereas Utah Valley is staying in stride almost at 14, which is their usual average. Tashard tries to tip it out. Seals from the steal to the basket.
She definitely was looking for the foul there. She gets knocked over.
Yeah, it looks like she might have got pushed over by Cortez, but regardless, it is 2 points for Utah Valley. They'll push it up. Myra Williams down low. Looking to force it up by and off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Utah Valley. Seals will push it up.
The Wolverines are definitely amping up their energy and their gameplay right now.
Cortez, wide open three. No good. Rebounded by Tashard. So Harvey had the lane incredibly open to her, but she was just turned around, and she finds Cortez. Cortez, thankfully for us, she missed that one. Wide open. It'll be a foul on Britta Spencer. That'll be Spencer's 4th foul. Checking in for GCU will be Sharon Miller and Camille Haley coming out, Vanessa Murphy and Myra Williams. So GCU looking to get some more offense on the floor. Sharon Miller has been playing great since Caitlin Lee hasn't been playing for the past few games. Tashard gets it over. Bree Mobley. Down low to Sharon Miller. Swings it back out to Tashard. Tashard looking for some space. Back out to Mobley. Mobley for three. Ooh, no good on that one. Rebounded Sharon Miller. Second chance up off the glass. No good. Sharon fighting for it. It'll be a jump ball, and the arrow is pointing the way of the Lopes. Great job by Sharon Miller. Getting in there, grabbing a rebound. She loses it, and she's able to get the ball back for the Lopes.
Absolutely. Whether it be her down low shooting or getting the rebound, Sharon Miller definitely is crucial underneath the basket.
Tashard swings it over to Mobley. Mobley on the drive. Puts it up off the glass and good. Bree Mobley, 24 points. And she has been absolutely on fire.
That beautiful breath halter stop. She waited patiently for that opening shot, and she gets it. Sharon Miller with the rebound right there. Gets it out to Bree Mobley. The Lopes are not going to let the Wolverines come back.
Tashard to Gajewski. Back to Tashard. Down low to Sharon Miller. Back out to Gajewski for three. That one will go. Goes around the rim, and a little help from the backboard. And Jessica Gajewski finds herself with 15 and another three-pointer.
Every single point Gajewski has tonight is from a three-pointer beyond the arc.
We know how good Jessica Gajewski is from behind the arc. And tonight, no different. Ooh, get the foul and the bucket.
Wow, that was a very beautiful bucket shot right there. It didn't look like it was going to go in, but just tips over the rim.
It'll be a foul on, I believe, Sharon Miller, but Taylor Christensen will go to the line for the first time tonight. She's got 5 rebounds, 7 points. And Utah Valley is going to need every every ounce of those points. Checking in is Sohail. Holland down there as well, and I believe Leos. Yeah, coming in now is Jordan Holland, coming out as Harvey, and I think Leos is going to check in for the shooter, who is Taylor Christensen. So one shot coming up for Taylor Christensen. Utah Valley needing every point they can get. And they won't get that one. Rebounded by Bree Mobley.
The Lopes have lessened their lead by just a few points. 68-51, 17-point lead for the Lopes, but they are still playing really well. Gajewski for three. Again! That is 18 points for Gajewski tonight.
Jessica Gajewski feeling it from behind the arc. 18 points. This is what they were missing against UMKC as Seals puts up a three and answers back. But this is what they were missing. Jessica Gajewski and Bree Mobley both having cold nights against UMKC last time. And tonight they have been El Fuego, especially from behind the arc.
Absolutely. I don't know what Coach Powell told them or what they did in practice, but she said, you better come to this game.
Beautiful pass from Bree Mobley down low. Sharon Miller getting on the board with 4 points from that two-pointer off the glass.
The Lopes are absolutely on fire tonight.
Seals off the rebound is Tashard.
73-54. The Lopes are up by 19.
Gajewski with it in the corner, gets it over to Tashard. Calling for a screen. She'll get it from Mobley. Back to Mobley down low. Swings it around. Tashard for three. No good. Rebounded by Utah Valley. Pushing it up is Seals. Looking down low. Wide open is Holland. Blocked away. No, it'll be a foul. Sharon Miller. A little bit too much arm action on that one, but I think she might have just swatted Holland down low.
I'm going to give her an A for effort right there either way. Because if that was a block, that would have been beautiful. Just a little too close on the fingertips, I'm sure. But
talk about something that would have hyped up this crowd. Sharon Miller unfortunately draws the foul, but in my book, I'm putting that one down as a block. Holland's free throw is good. She almost threw that ball out of bounds. Holland's second free throw coming up. Up and rims out, rebounded by Sharon Miller. That is Miller's 8th rebound.
Something that definitely has shown itself to be true here is that out of the 7 times the Lopes and the Wolverines have played against each other, the Lopes have won the last 5 of them. Gajewski goes for another 3, 21 points.
Jessica Gajewski feeling it again from behind the arc. GCU continues to pile it on. Jessica Gajewski and Bree Mobley both with 20 points. Seal swings it over. Christensen for 3 to answer. She won't. Rebounded by Camille Haley. GCU will push it up. A Saturday shootout.
Absolutely. This just shows that the Lopes have earned every single one of their wins against the Wolverines. 5
Mobley
wins successfully. Another shot. Mobley again, 2 more points. 78-55.
Bree Mobley from that mid-range. Absolutely lights out. 26 points for Bree Mobley. Seals on the drive. Left hand off the glass and good. You know, we talk about Bree Mobley and Jessica Gajewski, but Myra Seals, 21 points.
Got about a minute and a half left. The Lopes almost 80 points.
Tashard gets it over to Mobley. Mobley back to Tashard, down low. Sharon Miller left hand, draws the foul, puts it in. Sharon Miller 6 points, and she'll go to the line to make the and one. Just a nice inside pass from August Tashard. And Sharon Miller, like we said, she is crafty. And Florence Shamunga will get an opportunity to come in for GCU. Myra Williams will come in, and my assumption will be Florence will be checking in for Sharon Miller after she shoots Jessica Gajewski and Bree Mobley checking out.
Both of them so hot tonight.
We got Peyton Perro as well checking in. And there it is, Sharon Miller. Again, the production from the bench from GCU. Sharon Miller deserves a big round of applause. 7 points, 8 rebounds. Playing fantastic off the bench, especially with GCU losing their big in Caitlin Lee. Florence Shamunga checking in. Peyton Perro checking in.
Getting a chance to get some of the other bench some playing time.
Perro on the drive. Good defense by Peyton Perro against Leos. I don't believe it'll be it'll.
I think they just called it off of Pero right now.
I think they might have too. I think Peyton might have just slipped her hand back there a little bit. Seals will look to inbound. She'll get it over to Holland. Holland on the drive. Right hand is up, and Florence Chimanga checking in and draws a foul. So going to the line to shoot will be Sohail. So first fouls for Florence Chimanga.
Florence Chimanga standing at 6'3".
Giving the Lopes some height.
Excellent underneath the basket.
Holland's first free throw is good. She is currently looking at 11 points, 5 for 7 from the free throw line, make that 6 for 8. Myra Williams will check it in. Ooh, almost stolen by Utah Valley. Gets it over to Myra Williams. Williams push it up, get it to Haley. Haley back over to Tashard, coming down to about a minute. GCU will move to 4-2, getting some space away from Utah Valley. Of course, they are at a 4-team tie for second place in the WAC with CSU Bakersfield and UMKC. Williams swings it out. Peyton Pero is not going to shoot. They'll get it to Tashard. GCU. Peyton Pero for 3. No good. Rebounded by Myra Williams. It hit the rim. That should be GCU ball. It definitely hit the rim. So a little bit of a last-second whistle there, but the ball did hit the rim. It should be a fresh shot clock for GCU, and it will be. So 2 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. 81-59. GCU should be able to walk away with a beautiful win as we come down to the final 36 seconds of this game. Down low, Florence Chimanga off the bench, too hard off the glass, rebounded by Sohail.
Good look for them, though.
Holland tipped away from Camille Haley. Quick hands down low from Camille Haley, but Utah Valley will hold on to it.
There's about a 3.5 second difference between the clock and the shot clock, giving the Lopes just a brief second to come back and score one more time.
Ooh, Leos, nice little step back too. Of course, not enough time. Full court press still on for Utah Valley. And the goodbye chants begin here at GCU Stadium, GCU Arena.
And August Tashard is going to hold that ball right there as the last 10 seconds count down for this game. 81-61, the Lopes come out with a victory over the Utah Valley Wolverines.
A huge win for GCU as they look to kind of extend their second place, get away from Utah Valley, get away from CSU Bakersfield. Some great play from Bree Mobley. 26 points. Jessica Gajewski with 21. August Tashard with 10 and Camille Haley with 10. Some great play all around for GCU, especially bench production. 7 points for Sharon Miller and a great win for this women's basketball team.
Absolutely. The Lopes played so hard tonight. The Lopes definitely showing up against the loss against UMKC. They did not want to lose again. They won by 20 points tonight against the Wolverines.
So the Lopes will go up for a little bit of a road trip, but they'll be back February 8th right here against UTRGV. You can catch that always here on GCU TV. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. It's a great win. Don't forget to subscribe here, youtube.com/GCU. Beautiful win, 81-61. GCU getting closer and closer to WAC tournament play. We'll see you February 8th. Have a great rest of your day. Don't forget the men's volleyball game at 6 o'clock right here on GCU TV. And as always, go Lopes.